saying, installment been brought to y'all by BMF Man, aka the SauceGod, you know what I'm saying, CEO of MMF, you know what I'm saying, CEO and owner of MMF is the label, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come into a quick, not the real street nigga public service announcement, man, because I do a lot of talking to the DJs and the DMBs and stuff overseas, you know what I'm saying? And apparently they're being fooled into the perception that every rapper in the United States is rich. You know what I'm saying? And I've been trying to school people and let people know, man, that unless an artist is signed to a major label, you know what I'm saying, he's not rich. He probably ain't got much money unless he's working or unless his family died or unless he hit the lottery or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he came into the game already, parents set him up and he was already worth a couple of million, you know what I'm saying, already, then, you know what I'm saying, that's how he got the money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, man, over in America, man, $50, $100 ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying, man, send me $50 for 3 months worth of airplay over here on our station, and we'll play you for 3 months, and we'll let you know that's $100, and we'll get you some play and some spin over here, and you know what I'm saying, give this money, and then when you say, man, $100, let me see what I can do, or you know what I'm saying, let me get back with you, because I might not have that to send you right now to do that. Man, that's America, bro. Y'all rich, man. You got 10 albums and you ain't rich, man, bruh. You gotta have some money to do 10 albums. And no, like I tell people, unfortunately, I ain't rich. Fortunately, you know what I'm saying, I've been smart enough, or you know what I'm saying, educated enough to where when people educate me on how to record music, you know what I'm saying, how to, you know what I'm saying, do all the outside aspects of music, you know what I'm saying, I'm smart enough to stop, listen, learn, absorb it like a sponge. What I can use, I keep. What I don't, I cast to the side. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists, all they can do is rap. Rap, rap, rap. If they ain't rapping, that's all they can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can rap, I can record, I can punch in, I can do beats. You know what I'm saying? Write mix and master programs, I can mix and master. You know what I'm saying? I can copyright. You know what I'm saying? I can register. So I can do a whole lot of stuff when it comes to this music. I do it all myself because music is expensive. And for some reason, everybody seems to think doing music is not expensive. But everybody want to holler, man, invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. Like, it's so much money, and unless you're signed, you know what I'm saying, then it's a different thing. So let me go ahead and clarify this for y'all. There's two versions of independent. You have people that signed to a label, that fucked up, that blowed the money, that figured out a way to make the money, bought themselves out of their contract, and then say, oh, because the label might not want to deal with them no more, they're a liability, boop, now they're going to be independent. They're not really independent because they were at one point in time signed to a record label. Then you have an independent artist, which is a person who's never been signed to a record label, never had a contract, you know what I'm saying, work or have a job, you know what I'm saying, using their own money out of their pocket, you know what I'm saying, to fund their rap career. So when everybody be talking about, man, have a budget, have a budget, have a budget, word budget is a made up word to set the standard or to draw a line in the sand between the people that are signed to a record label, or most definitely get a budget, and then to the people who are not signed to a record label, who, if they're not working or hustling or trapping or doing something that's going to make a nice little bit of run on some money, they don't have one. See what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to tell people that about a budget or mention or talk to them about a budget because they're spending their money. You know what I'm saying? You get a whole lot of people, man, if you can come and show up here, if you can fly here, if you can show up here, if you can come here and bring out people here, you might get paid. Man, if you can do this and you can do this, if you can bring people out and you come here, you might get paid. You know what I'm saying? Sign artists, you do this, you show up, you get paid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Unsigned artists, it works a little bit different. So now you got these signed artists that's been signed to record labels and then had access or, you know what I'm saying, the ability to be around all this money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They figured they could get a little bit of money. They fucked the money up. And so they find a way to make the money up. And then they try to get out of contract and stuff. Instead of learning the ins and outs who you need to talk to about getting radio play, airplay, all this and stuff. That's why a lot of them, when they do you know what I'm saying, and get kicked from the label, or do have to buy their way, or step back from the label, they don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they never take the time to even try to learn the aspects of what's going on. They ain't trying to meet no A&Rs. They ain't trying to talk to no people. They ain't trying to talk to none of the radio people. They ain't trying to talk to no DJs. They ain't trying to do nothing. Because they were signed to this label, their head got this big, and now they better than the whole world. When in reality, they dumpster water trash juice. Because if they were that good, they be making songs, and they be doing, maybe, you know what I'm saying, honoring their contract and meeting their contractual obligations, and boop, they might get a chance to make some money. They might get a re-up on a contract. They might get a real advancement bonus or something where they can actually have some money. Like Dog said, man, stack some of that paper, man. Then you go and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't quit if you got some money because you ain't never seen it before. You ain't never had no money before. You go and blow it. You go throw it. You know what I'm saying? You go and give it to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? To a hoe, to the strippers. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, man, other than your mama, your family. You know what I'm saying? People that are looking out and supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, right now, the world is on make-believe fact that there's so much money, bro. And anybody that rap has it. You know what I'm saying? If you spit one rap, you're rich. And you're not so far from it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you spit that rap or you record it and everything, that's when the real work begins. So you're already behind because now you have to go and register. Now you have to go and copyright, register. Now you have to start promoting this music. Then you have to promote it some more. Then you have to promote it some more. Then you got to go put it on a streaming platform. Then you got to try to get people to go and listen to your music so that you can actually maybe make 3 or 4 cents, maybe a stream. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to subscribe to your YouTube because they think, man, YouTube making you rich. And if I off of me and I don't want you getting rich off of me. Same thing with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, if you want to subscribe to views and stuff, once a person get over 1,000, first they got to get 1,000 subscriptions or subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your 1,000 subscribers, then once people start viewing and YouTube see that after 30, maybe 60 days that you keep at least a consistent 1,000 subscribers, especially if you get the people to subscribe and stay, then you start to get monetized for the views. Now, when people hear monetized, they think, oh shit, I just made them rich. Nope. Same thing with streaming. You might get 3 to 4 cents. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear people talking about, man, on motherfucking YouTube, I need a million views. I need 2 million views. I need 3 million views to get this kind of money. When you got to remember now, I know 3 million sound like a lot, but there's 8 billion plus people in this world. So I'm saying? So 8 billion is 100, you know what I'm saying, 999 million, like 8 times. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So some people can, fortunate enough, depends on their content and what they're doing, maybe get 2-3 million, you know what I'm saying, subscribers. I mean, or viewers or something. That's why you hear some people say, man, I made $20,000 over YouTube. I made $40,000 over YouTube. I made $60,000 over YouTube. But these are usually people with blogs or vlogs or, you know what I'm saying, talk, you know what I'm saying, or news or, you know what I'm saying, gossip, you know what I'm saying, like the Shade Room and all these other, you know what I'm saying, $1 million worth of game, you know what I'm saying, Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying, people like that because they have a bigger, broader audience for people to do it. They have actually a lot of people come on, they can talk and they can have people come in. So yeah, they might get a couple of million views in a month. You know what I'm saying? And the more views you get in a month, the more money you tend to make. But if you're a regular artist like me, that's not signed and just a regular everyday person like most people are, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know me from the street. A lot of people like, man, bro, okay, we don't, you know what I'm saying? We know you, okay, you want to be BMF Mac now and get a SauceGod, that's cool. We know you as T-Motherfucking Mac. We know you as Murder Mac. We know you as Ghost. We know you as all these. But all these names that people know me as has nothing to do with music. Most people kind of, you know what I'm saying, don't want to handle me or touch me as none of other people because they know that as Ghost, T-Mac, motherfucking Mac, Murder Man, Frozen Hand, you know what I'm saying, I was like a mechanic. I fixed things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I had a habit of fixing things. You know what I'm saying? So I got so good at fixing things, people start calling me Ghost because I could fix an issue or a problem till it just go away. Seems like it never existed. See what I'm saying? So people, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's hard to vibe with you with this music thing because we so used to you being, and now you ain't being, no more. You know what I'm saying, making music, you doing this and stuff. So we used to seeing you in this light, you know what I'm saying? We used to the no nonsense, no plan, get down on a person, man, Mr. Push Your Shit Back, Mac. You know what I'm saying? We used to him. We're not used to like the good look that you're trying to, you know, put on everything and the spin and making the mob look. That's cool, but we used to the Murder Mac. We used to, you know what I'm saying, the ghosts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool that everybody used to that or like that. And like I said, leopard don't change his stripes. You know what I'm saying? Spots. Tiger don't change his stripes. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So I'm still him. We just trying to elevate. We just trying to do something a little bit better. We just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? As Dolph would say, dirt to diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell people, man, a lot of places in this world, because of what they're seeing, what they're being fed to believe and made to believe, that a lot of the American rappers or anybody that's in America that rap is automatically rich. And I need people to understand that you have to believe half of what you hear and less what you see. Because everybody's visual, and if they can be made to believe they see something that really ain't what they seeing, they're gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying? So I just need everybody to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, a lot of what you see glittering ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rappers is garbage. A lot of these rappers are faking. A lot of them signing to each other and stuff so they can launder and move this money around because they can't make none. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them signing to each other. I know, like, damn, Ghost, you giving up the game, man. You telling the game, oh, man, fuck that. Because this shit is rigged. This shit is fixed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want people that's going to help them launder this money that they ain't supposed to have or that ain't nobody supposed to know about shit to this nation. People ain't sitting around paying people these contracts the way people think they is, but there's no way you see a person walk in on social media and say, hey man, I'm finna sign so. Here, let me give him this chain, let me give him this watch. Man, that's 200, 300,000 right there in the bag for you. Put it in the money counter, count it. And they sit on there and go through all that faking and dramatic, you know what I'm saying, shit, knowing that once they do all this shit on live, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna make the IRS hear about this money. So instead of the person that's giving it have to be taxed about this money that they might not supposed to have, now you gotta get taxed about it. You know what I'm saying? So they do a lot of, I wanna say, scripting and acting and scene role plays to make it seem like there's so much money and stuff being in this music and stuff. But it's funny, the same person you see counting out $300,000 in the machine, check form a year later. Most of them crying about how they broke. You know what I'm saying? Unless the person that's signing them really trying to help them learn the importance of the money and how to use this money, and so that they can, you know what I'm saying, make a real bag where they can actually make some money. That should just be for front purposes. Motherfucker be like, man, I'm gonna give you $300,000, bro. I want you to act like you've been signing me. You're gonna have to pay the taxes on this money for me to wash this money. You pay these taxes, bro, on this money, because I'm gonna give you some money. You pay these taxes, and then once you do that for me, this money get taxed and tax free. Boom, I give you a little bit of something out of it. And they clean the money that way. People clean the money. You know what I'm saying? And people doing it because there's no way with all these $1 million contracts and $30 million and $22 million and $60 million and $150 million and $180 million and $220 million and $300 million that people ain't got no money. Every time you look up, it's like a person getting a bigger and bigger contract. You get somebody that you ain't even heard of. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, this could be motherfucking JB skid mark. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? OG used rubber. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And a week later, you ain't never heard OG skid mark or OG used rubber. None of their music ever. But now, a motherfucking Yo Gotti or Moneybagg Yo or one of these off-brand motherfuckers signing this off-brand motherfucker, and they got him on there talking about, man, I'm signing them $750,000, and then you looking like, damn, I ain't never heard of this motherfucker. And I've been rapping since this long. I know I got 30, 40,000 fans. Go Google this motherfucker, you can't even find him on Google. You go try to look him up and look at his music, he had one song. That song might have 33K views. Then you gonna look at it and see that them 33K was bought. So you gonna tell me this one raggedy motherfucker with this one raggedy motherfucking song that ain't did nothing that ain't nobody ever heard of, you know what I'm saying, about to get $750,000 to get signed to a record label, get signed to somebody, and they giving him a double bag full of money? That shit is scripted. It's a trap. It's a trick. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's all a setup. It's all motherfucking rigged, bro. Like I said. And then you see these same people that get all this money. That, oh man, he signed to the label. You know what I'm saying? Bread gang this, or this, or mom ties this, and this. And you don't hear the bitches rap. You don't see a bitch make a video. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, they used to 360 deal motherfuckers and have them sitting in the background, and you know what I'm saying? They ashy t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? No jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up Bobo ass shoes on and all this. Ashley Ross, he went through that. Or Ricky Rose used to always have been an ashy black t-shirt. Fucked up shoes, no jewelry. All that shit when he was a slip and slide. When Trick and them had him over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the biggest boss. He wasn't, none of that shit. He wasn't a Wingstop boss or none of that. He was the ashy t-shirt in the background, no jewelry. Motherfucker, bro. I said, get a lot of them like that, bro. Back in the days, when they put you on, you had to stand around and do this. Now, you look up, a bitch getting $100,000 motherfucking chain, depending on you tell her when they get signed. $150,000, $300,000 bust down watch when they get signed. $750,000 in cash in a duffel bag when they get signed. And then you get signed, you see a person on the video and they all, man, motherfucker hugging them. They all in that there. But count that shit, bro. We going up. Later on tonight, we going out. We going. Then you don't see that motherfucker no more. Then what you do is, you'll see a motherfucker performing, or you'll see a motherfucker that's supposed to sign or did this performing, then you might look and see them at a show or on the stage or something, and this motherfucker that you saw that them signed that they say, he's standing way in the back somewhere. He got no chain on, because that chain that they gave him was for show. He just standing back there. Because he was the man, the goat. He was the sacrificial goat. He was the one that act like he getting signed, get this money, so all this extra money, so they don't have to pay taxes on it. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't stuck with that obligation of the taxes and IRS and all that stuff. They put it on him. You know what I'm saying? He want to be around so bad. He want to be around and hang around and be the hang around guy and the guy around. So that's the guy that they put the shit on. You know what I'm saying? Let him pay the tax, put the tax money in his name. And so if something go on, man, bro, you ain't really signed, you with us, you just got here, man, you take the charge for this file. Because if you ain't got no record, you'll be alright, and we'll come get you, and we'll do all this and all this. And they fucking up your name, and they fucking up your background, they fucking up you with the IRS, and they doing all this shit while they sitting over there with this money, and you're the person that stepped with the ball. You the one that's sitting there looking goofy. You the one that's sitting there looking dumb. You standing there ragged as fuck unless they, you know what I'm saying, trying to go out and do a show and then everything, and then, you know what I'm saying, they got to take you to go shopping. They got to do all this shit, but let everybody on social media see it, because you just got a big old chain with icy diamonds in it, big ass medallion, you know what I'm saying, bust down, fucking rolly and shit with diamonds all in the face and all down the bezel and shit. You know what I'm saying? They done gave you a fucking championship ring type shit, so you standing out there with 3 or 4 rings on your fingers looking like you doing on something. Well, you counting that money. But then soon as all that go off and the lights go off and the camera stop flashing and all that and somebody say, cut, you back to being a regular, hang around dude. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate you, man. That's what's up. Take you, you know what I'm saying? My nigga willing to take one for the team. My nigga willing to be part of the team. He willing to be down for the team. And they make it seem like all that shit you doing is for the team. When in reality, it's not, because they don't even really consider you part of the team. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing that shit to you. See what I'm saying? You're only part of the team when you can lie for them. You're only part of the team when you take a charge for them. You're only part of the team when somehow or another they can take advantage of you, walk on you, wipe their feet off on you. Then you're a part of the team. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be in that team. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no I in team at all. And a lot of these people think that I am the team, and you ought to be glad to be on my team instead of a team. Team means a group of people coming together to do something monumental or some fundamental to betterment the group. Team. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't play well with others. Some people don't work well with others. But they act like they do. They fake like they do. They lie like they do. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like they do. You know what I'm saying? All so that they can figure you out, so they can figure out how to take advantage of you. Don't let them take advantage of you, y'all. Like I said, I ain't coming to try to browbeat y'all today. Now, I just wanted to let y'all know that people in this world, from the way it's being perpetuated or being made to seem, that every rapper in the United States is rich. You rap, you rich. That's why when you go to send these DJs and stuff in your music, or when you go to get these DJs or DMBs and people from overseas to try to listen to your music or check out your music, then you wonder why they don't, or you wonder why the first thing they holler is money, 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 because they figure if you're a rapper, you're already rich. You know what I'm saying? And if you got any little bit of shine, a gold tooth, a diamond necklace, you know what I'm saying, maybe a nice watch, anything, bro, they gonna figure you rich. Then when you go to tell them that you're not, they see all the diamonds and the golds and maybe a nice watch or two, and then they figure, man, you must be faking. Like, you couldn't have went and worked to buy that. You know what I'm saying? It might not have to come from rap. It might have came from something else. You know what I'm saying? It might have came from something before rapping. It might have come from when you used to trap or anything. Now, you could have been lucky enough to trap so many years, and now you ready to try to finally do something else before they throw the whole book at you. You know what I'm saying? Before they RICO you or they do some shit or have you included in some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real funky. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, man, stop, y'all, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Back up and think about what y'all doing. Because that's why everybody want to be in opposition or ops and have ops and all this and stuff. Because everybody think everybody else get more money than them. If I can get rid of you, I can get more money. First, there have to be more money. Like I said, bro, these contracts are bullshit. They are loans so that you can owe these people interest for the rest of your life. Not to help you, not to help your family, not to bring generational wealth. Not like it used to be, like how Busta Rhymes said, bro, you go in the studio, you you make a song, that bitch be jamming, everybody like it, you take it to the record studio or the record execs or the record label, and when they hear it, they say, ooh, this shit it, this the fire. Let me cut you a $60,000 check real quick. Look at your $100,000 check. They spending $100,000 into this song to give you some money, so you got some money, because they know this shit finna jam, and they know they finna recoup their $100,000 so fast. So now, after they recoup their $100,000, you can start getting some more money. See what I'm saying? And that's gonna make you wanna go make more music. Bitch, if I go make a song and when I bring it to the record exec, they stand up and they ooh, like LeBron say with the stank face. And that bitch jamming, and they got the, ooh, that's that shit, stank face. And they give you some money. Because when they make that, ooh, it's the shit stank face, that stank face, they already know that shit jamming. They know they're going to make some money. Because they know everybody that hear that shit going to get the stank face. Like, ooh, that shit, yeah, man, that shit stank. Ooh, that's that shit. And your shit going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. Don't work like that now. You can take a song in there and a bitch get the stank face and all that and shit, and they just trying to talk you into a contract so that they can, you know what I'm saying? Because they figure if you can make that one song, and that shit stank, then what the rest of your shit gonna smell like? You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas want your shit to smell like roses. You know what I'm saying? I want my shit to smell like boo-ooh, as motherfucker Andre 3000, you know what I'm saying? I want my shit to smell like stink, like how some of you rappers is trash dumpster juice stank. I want my raps to be like that. When you hear that shit, that make you make that face like, damn, this shit is, ooh, what the fuck? Like LeBron say, bro, the stank face. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So, like I said, man, a lot of these, that's why a lot of people from overseas and stuff be like, man, they so much to hear. They be like, man, we don't care if you sign or not. We just want the music to be good. So that's why I be so glad that a lot of the DJs on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, when I let them know, man, that I'm a truly independent artist and everything that mom helped me, you know what I'm saying, Mr. McGee, Dirk Allen, you know what I'm saying, Roy Brents, a.k.a. Lawrence Rosser, my BMF other brother, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Mr. McGee Pro, he the mob too, you know what I'm saying? Dirk Allen the mob. So Roy Brents, a.k.a. Lawrence Rosser, that's on Facebook, Instagram and shit. He in the mob, he helped, you know what I'm saying? On Junior, you know what I'm saying? God bless his soul, you know what I'm saying? As he lay up in heaven. On Junior used to help me and give me words of, you know what I'm saying, inspiration and stuff like that. And stuff, man. I said, but I don't get no help from nobody, bro. I don't ask nobody for no help. You know what I'm saying? I wrote my cousin Meech a long time ago and told him, man, when I started doing this, I won't ask nobody for help. So I don't want people to treat me funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to act funny. You know what I'm saying? I had Mr. Larry write that letter for me. You know what I'm saying? If you and been in the mob and around the mob, then you know who Mr. Larry is. You know what I'm saying? I had Mr. Larry write that letter for me to send it, you know what I'm saying, on my behalf and everything. Because at that point in time, I was still wanted. I was almost 13 years in, good to being wanted, you know what I'm saying? And now we done fixed all that and everything fixed, and we on the path to trying to kick this door open some. We trying to open up the door. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, y'all stop making these people all over the world think that everybody that rap is rich. But we ain't. Videos and stuff fool people. They don't know that over here in the United States we can go rent exotic cars. You know what I'm saying? They don't know we can go and rent homes. They don't know for video shoots that a lot of these nice cribs are Airbnbs. They don't know that you can go and rent a foreign car for the weekend or for the week. They don't know that. So when they see you sitting in the Lamb, when they see you sitting in the Maserati, when they see you sitting in the McLaren, or they see you sitting in the Rover, or they see you sitting in the Lotus, or they see you sitting in some of this super fly shit, you know what I'm saying, the Ferraris, you know what I'm saying, and all this and shit that they know a regular motherfucker, or people that they know what money can't afford, then they figure you got money. Because they know people with money who can't afford this. So when they see you with it, the watches, the chains, the clothes, the houses, the cars, even if they all rented, they all leased, when they see that, they assume it's yours. Perception, you know what I'm saying, is a motherfucker. Because most perception is being perceived through deception. You know what I'm saying? So don't believe everything you see. Really don't believe half of the shit you hear. You know what I'm saying? Really don't believe, you know what I'm saying, at least 3/4 of what you see, because most of it is a dream. Most of it is a lie. Most of it is fake. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, like I said, man, another real street nigga public service announcement, you know what I'm saying, brought to y'all by BML Madman, a.k.a. the SauceGod, you know what I'm saying, CEO and owner, sole proprietor of MMF is the label, independent unsigned artist, truly, independent unsigned label, truly. I'm saying, never been signed to nobody label, never signed nobody contract. I'm saying, been offered a few contracts, but being that I like to read, because reading I was always told was fundamental, it fucked up me getting 1 or 2 contracts. Because I could have signed that shit and I'd be somebody bitch for another however many years or something. I ain't never been really too cool with being nobody bitch. That's how. Never really been cool with being nobody doormat. I said none of that shit. Never been cool with being nobody hoe. None of that shit, bro. So you know what I'm saying? And I never really do that to nobody else. So I don't treat people like that. You know, I ain't finna stand for that kind of treatment. You know what I'm saying? Because people treat me like that is where the motherfucking Mac, the T Mac, the Murder Mac, the Millie Mac, the Ghost, the Frozen, all that shit come from. So when a motherfucker get tired, I will push your shit back. No lie. So, like I said, man, you can believe it or not. You might want to ask about me. That's why my song, I said the original Ghost. Fuck before the shows, fuck all that. I've been him. Like I keep trying to tell people, man, James St. Patrick, my little brother name is James Rama. My other brother name is Patrick Charles. So you think about it, man. James St. Patrick. Patrick Charles. James, you know what I'm saying? Rama. My brother's names mixed up to become one name. So you can't do a lot of stuff and just say, hey, my name Tracy Bill. You know what I'm saying? Or my name motherfucking Ghost. Or you know what I'm saying? This, so they're going to say they come to you. But so when you fall in someone, somebody say, man, who is you? James. That's the St. Patrick. That's right. Because you think about your brother James and you think about your brother Patrick. I'm saying who most people was considered the same St. Patrick. So when you think of all I thought of was my brother James Rama, my brother Patrick Charles. You know what I'm saying? The saint. You know what I'm saying? Or who everybody considered the saint. So we get James St. Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people be thinking shit be made up. You know what I'm saying? But it's all, you know what I'm saying, how they say, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, supposedly. But ask anybody about me. Ask my brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ask shit. Anybody California, Chicago, fucking Florida, motherfucking a lot of places, bro. You know what I'm saying? Been him. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I always say, man. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, we're going to try to continue to do the BMF Magnet, aka the SauceGod. We're going to continue to try to do the music thing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we don't have to resort back to being ghosts. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we want to try the music thing. We want to do the music thing. So right now, we're going to, you know what I'm saying, let Ghost go ahead and check out for a little while. And we're going to let BMF Magnet, aka SauceGod, check in for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, two different personalities. You don't want to deal with one you might want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them are a motherfucker. When push comes to shove. You know what I'm saying? So, we outside with it, man. BMF man, aka the SauceGod. You know what I'm saying? Dribble sauce all over the game. Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? It's up, man. Let's go.